Hi students, so this lecture for BBA 4th SEM on corporate accounting second. So in last class we are discussed the problem, okay. So we are going to do the half, okay. So for the understanding purpose, okay. So in the last lecture we saw the three adjustment related the incorporation of the journal entries in the books of X company limited, okay, which is the transferee company, okay. So under the merger method, okay. So now see, according to the format, okay. So you know that the format which is related the incorporating entries, okay. So it's related to the what third number, which is the for adjustment of excess purchase consideration over share capital of transfer company, okay. So just how to pass the this journal entries. So journal reserve account debit, it's a 19,500 of X companies, okay. And profit and loss account of debit, it's a 25,500. To capital loss, it's a 45,000, okay. So it means what's the narration being excess of purchase consideration over paid up capital of Y limited, that is adjusted against general reserve and profit and loss account, okay. So this is the purchase consideration is adjusted against the general reserve and the profit and loss accounts, okay. So in this format you know that, okay. So next, which is related to the fourth entry, so which is the for settlement of purchase consideration, okay. Settlement of purchase consideration. So what's the, according to the format, what's the transaction is the liquidators of transfer company account debit to share capital account credit to share premium account credit to bank or cash account credit, like this. There were the fourth number transaction is related to the purchase consideration. So now just pass it this transaction in this journal entries. Liquidators of Y limited account debit, it's 1,80,000, it is the purchase consideration value, okay, because it is related to the purchase consideration final settlement for settlement of purchase consideration, right. So this to equity share capital account debit credit, it's a 1,50,000. To share premium account credit, it's a 15,000. To bank account credit, it's a 15,000, okay. So like this you have to pass the journal entries. So what the narration being settlement of purchase consideration by issue of 15,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of rupees 1 per share and rupees 15,000 in cash, okay. So it is this entry for the settlement of the purchase consideration, okay. So according to the format you have to go, okay. So it's very easy to pass the journal entries, okay. So next, entry number 5, which is related to the debentures, okay. So liabilities. And now see the journal entries. 13% debentures account debit, it's a 10,500. To 15% 13% debentures account, it's a 10,500, okay. So being redemption 13% debentures of Y limited by issue of new 15% debentures of X limited, okay. So like this you have to pass. Next, last, which is related to the what's the for payment of realization expenses of transferor company, okay. So in the problem the relate the expenses is given in the problem, right, in the note number, okay. Note number 4, which is the realization expenses rupees 6,750 are to be paid by X limited, you are okay. So this is the note number 4, which is related to the realization of the expenses, okay. So now how to pass this, the profit and loss account debit, it's a 9,750. To bank account, it's a 6,750, okay. So to preliminary expenses account, it's a 3,000, okay. So like this how to pass the journal entry of this, okay. So these are the being payment of realization expenses of Y limited. So this is the incorporating journal entries in the books of the transferee company, okay. So just you should know the format, okay. According to the format you have to pass the journal entries, okay. So these 6 journal entries are there, okay. So as well as just see the calculation of profit and loss account balance to be shown in balance sheet, okay. So it is useful for the to prepare the balance sheet. Okay, so the purchase considerations, the Y Limited X Limited is agreed to pay rupees 1,80,000 to Y Limited, and less paid up share capital, whatever the shares capital is there of Y Limited. So this share capital we have to minus from this purchase consideration. Okay, so this 1,30,000 we have to minus from this 1,80,000. Remaining amount was 45,000. Okay, so next again you have to, from this capital loss you have to adjust that general reserve. Okay, so less adjusted from general reserve rupees 13,500, adjusted from general reserve is a 6,000. Okay, so it means what's 19,000, this is the 13,500 is related to the Y Limited and 6,000 is related to the X Limited. Okay, so the total 13,500 plus 6,000, it's a 19,500. So this 19,500 we have to minus from this 45,000. Okay, so remaining amount is what's 25,500. So this is the capital loss, because this earlier the above 40,000 it is the loss. Okay, it is the minus value. Okay, so this we have to minus from this this 19,500 we have to minus from this 45,000. Remaining amount is the 20,500. Okay, so this is nothing but the capital loss. Okay, now again adjusted this loss, less adjusted from profit and loss account of Y Limited, it's a 18,000, and adjusted of profit and loss account of 7,500. Okay, so this 18,000 and 7,500, it's in the note in the problem. Okay, so here is given in the problem. So now see here in the problem, just see here note number 2, reserve and surplus under that. Okay, so profit and loss account, it's a what's the 20,500, and it's a 18,000, and this adjusted profit and loss account of X Limited is the realization amount 7,500 in the in this for the calculation of the profit and balance. Okay, profit and loss account of the balance. Okay, so see here this 18,000 and the 7,500 plus it will be the 20,500. So this 25,000 minus 25,500 minus 20,500, it will be the balance, it's showing the nil. Okay, balance of loss. Next again balance of profit and loss account of X Limited, 22,500 minus 7,500. So this 7,500 is from the realization closing amount. Okay, so 7,500. So after minusing it is remaining amount, it's a 15,000. So from this 15,000 you have to minus the realization expenses. Okay, so realization expenses written of 6,750 and a realization expenses written of 3,000. The total amount was the 9,750. So 9,750 you have to minus from this 15,000. Remaining amount is what's 5,250. This is nothing but the balance of profit shown in the balance sheet. Okay, so like this you have to calculate the note also. Okay, so just you note down in your book, you will understand. Okay, so thank you.